The tension of the World Cup reaches a fever pitch as the remaining round of 16 matches determine which nations survive to chase football immortality. Brazil faces a massive challenge against Norway, where Erling Haaland threatens to disrupt the five-time champions with his lethal finishing early in the match. Norway manages to stun the world by grabbing an early lead, forcing Brazil to dig deep and find a response under intense pressure. Vinicius Jr. steps up when his team needs him most, equalizing the score and shifting the momentum back toward the South American giants. In a dramatic turn of events, Rodrigo scores a late winner to complete a comeback that secures Brazil a spot in the next round. Norway exits the tournament with their heads held high after proving they can compete with the absolute best teams in the world. England encounters a tricky opponent in Mexico, as Santiago Jimenez strikes first to put the Three Lions in an incredibly difficult position. England refuses to panic, systematically breaking down the Mexican defense as Harry Kane finds the net to bring his team level again. Bukayo Saka eventually fires home the winning goal in the closing stages, sealing a hard-fought victory for the English national squad. Mexico bows out of the competition after a dream campaign that showcased their tactical discipline and heart on the global stage. The Iberian derby between Portugal and Spain promises to be a tactical masterclass as both teams fight for regional supremacy and glory. Lamine Yamal gives Spain the lead in the first half, showcasing his immense talent on the biggest stage of world football. Portugal responds with intensity through Bruno Fernandes, who orchestrates the attack to bring his side back into this high-stakes contest. The match spills into extra time where Rafael Leao produces a decisive strike to secure a thrilling victory for the Portuguese side. Portugal advances to the quarter-finals, narrowly edging out their rivals in a match that will be remembered for its sheer intensity. The United States enters a daunting battle against Belgium, facing a squad loaded with veteran talent and world-class attacking threats. Belgium races into a commanding 2-goal lead through Romelu Lukaku and Jeremy Doku, leaving the Americans with a massive mountain to climb. The USA shows incredible resilience as Christian Pulisic and Folarin Balogun find the back of the net to level this high-scoring thriller. Kevin De Bruyne ultimately delivers a stunning late winner, proving his class and sending Belgium through to the next phase. Argentina faces a defensive masterclass from Egypt, who managed to frustrate the South American champions for over an hour of play. Julian Alvarez finally manages to break the deadlock after relentless pressure, providing the crucial breakthrough that Argentina desperately needed to succeed. Lautaro Martinez seals the victory with a late strike, confirming Argentina's place in the quarter-finals after a very tough test. Egypt leaves the tournament with pride, having demonstrated a disciplined defensive performance that pushed the favorites to their absolute limit. Switzerland takes on Colombia in a clash of styles, as the South American side dominates possession while the Swiss look for breaks. Luis Diaz scores the only goal of the match with a brilliant solo run, demonstrating his elite skill and game-changing individual ability. Colombia secures a hard-fought victory, moving on to the next round while Switzerland exits following a very closely contested battle. France faces a stubborn Morocco side that is determined to prove their defensive organization is among the best in the world. Morocco frustrates the French attack for long stretches, forcing the reigning powers to work harder than ever for their scoring opportunities. Kylian Mbappé finally produces a moment of individual magic, breaking the deadlock and giving France the lead they had been seeking. Ousmane Dembélé adds a late second goal to put the result beyond doubt, securing a comfortable finish to a difficult match. France continues their title charge with professional efficiency, moving closer to the ultimate goal of lifting the World Cup trophy. The tournament bracket is now set for the quarter-finals, where the remaining contenders will face even greater challenges for survival. Every match from this point forward brings more pressure, as the margin for error disappears and legends are made on the field. Fans around the globe are witnessing history as these nations battle for the right to be called the best in football. The tactical adjustments made by managers in these knockout games have been instrumental in deciding the fate of these proud teams. We have seen incredible individual performances that highlight the sheer depth of talent currently competing in this year's World Cup tournament. As we look ahead to the next stage, the excitement is building for the monumental clashes that will decide the Final Four. The intensity of these games reminds us why football is the most popular sport on the planet, capable of uniting millions everywhere. Stay tuned as we continue our coverage of every twist and turn in this unpredictable and thrilling journey toward the final. Which of these quarter-final matchups are you most excited to watch? And who do you think will lift the trophy? Let us know in the comments below.